What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Full on rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah! Some hospitality!
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing? Not on my watch!
Orochi's Fury! Now you see what I can do!
I never miss!
Hit a word!
Lunar corruption! Spread!
Now! All freely!
Take
You
it
picked
down!
the wrong fight!
Eagle
No
fly!
further!
Sweet
Take
one!
this! You're
I'll be
finished!
raiding this
Thanks!
one!
Cosmo!
Forward that way from! Into the shadows! Now!
The enemy wields on.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Run!
Lunar corruption! Blast! Wind astral energy! Here! There's something in the tower!
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
Strike!
Try harder!
Water! Here's the battle dreams!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as... Well, I'm here to stop.
Dragon Swarm!
Now we're
I
not.
never miss!
This should do it!
None shall escape my
Now you see what I can do!
raging cascade!
Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight! Now! No further!
Lunar corruption!
You're mine!
Illuminate storm!
Burning strike! Blow away!
There you are!
It's over!
By the power of water! It's weakened!
This ends now!
I'm out of ammo! I'm all stuffed up! This one's mine!
We've got him on the run.
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Severing wind! Here I come! Eat dirt!
Glacial steel!
Armor won't save you!
Dreams!
There! Take this!
Illuminate
Take
the dark!
this!
Come
You're
forth,
finished!
holy glimmer!
Big blast! Right it! Blew away!
That's freaking does it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
My turn!
That's one of them taken. Hera.
Should make things easier at least.
Raging
Take this!
cascade!
Wait! Something's happening! They fused together?
Lunar corruption! He became worse by the look...
Is this its true form?
Burn it out!
Lunar corruption!
Take this!
This one's mine!
Blasting Wyvern!
Holy land!
I'll finish you here and now! Burning flash!
Not on my watch!
Blew away! I can carve through walls!
Corruption!
Swallow
Magic
dance!
is there!
Raise flash!
You get the gist! Holy land! Might well last it. Cyan instant!
Orochi's Fury!
Eat this!
Dragon Form!
Raging cascade! Freezing storm!
I'll finish you here and now! Yours to be less free! Ignite!
I never miss! Confiscated!
Raining blast!
storm!
Blow away!
In here! Ice tornado! I'll be
In a
saving
vine?
this one!
Swallow dance! You're mine! Eat this! Shattering!
Blast!
Attack! Do it!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more. We did it.
Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. When we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah. She's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Shion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hoodle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Voron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Voron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard! He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I wanted you to sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life from your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shield, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you. I've had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to take you down, Voron, and free those you've enslaved! Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hands, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
still!
If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Orochi's fury!
Enjoy.
You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Hear my call! Ready to go!
Die!
Lightning!
Now! Did we get him?
He's open!
Let's go! Denied!
Can't get out of this!
I'm on!
I'm ready!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Hear my call! Sleep
I'm
now!
just getting
What's
started!
he planning?
Now this is
This
enjoyable.
looks bad! We've gotta stop him!
That's far enough.
Entertain
Entertain me.
Where are you going?
You're mine!
This is over. I really want! Here goes!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying. Just die. Eyes on the ground! Here! Come!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Take this.
You require help.
Ready for it!
Leave the inferno to me. Yeah! To me in a bind!
Just like that.
Annihilation! Divine strength!
Now this is enjoyable.
Will this help? Steel Force healing circle! Magic
Finish!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got him!
It's all over. Vol run. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alvin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked for rule. No one did. What do I care if your wants? You are but a mote dumped in the light.
Alvin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
Vaughn, you alright?
Yeah. I'll be okay.
Power of water!
I shall erase them. Take this.
Condemned!
It's over.
Eagle assault!
Unleash lightning. This is looking good. Door. Thanks. This should do it.
Firmament resurrect! Not in your dreams! Recover!
All shall bow before me.
Illuminate
Accept your power. The flame inside me. Good. Unleash lightning. Dragon form.
Photon!
Burn in hell.
Lightning! He's too fast to keep up with! Then we'll take him together! Rinwell, follow my lead! Okay.
I'll provide cover.
Here we go. Take this.
Nothing gets by me.
Carve through armor!
Illuminate the
You hear it now.
Do it!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Know your place. Take first strike. It's over. Kneel before your sovereign.
Photon! None shall escape my judgment!
Your life will end here. Dragon form.
He's about to attack! Damn it! We need to stop him!
Where was that came from?
I am proof of it. All others shall be banished. All mine! You're mine!
It was nice
You
while it
picked the
lasted.
wrong... Now or never! Try harder!
Here we go again.
Try harder!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
A new lease on life.
Severing wind! I shall be the ruler of all things! Kneel before your sovereign! Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! What do you think you can do? This guy's still standing? Victory! The throne! Everything finally belongs to me! I have seized the powers, moves over and crushes those who fall at his feet! You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renaissance.
So, now we put Xian's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Xian. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Xion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A dark master core?
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Dahnan elements.
Just what do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganath Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Rena's Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hey, Shion.
Don't. I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand. Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay?
In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renaissance, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renaissance sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Dahna.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion.
Well... Hey! Got it!
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You can never be too prepared. But did we... have to spend so much?
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around. Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Oh, hey!
Seriously? Well... Hmm?
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
We should be able to cook here.
That Zoogle looks tough, but...
I think we're game for it, yeah.
No choice!
Fires the path ready!
Rising light! Okay, ignite! A new melody! Damn it! Prepare to meet...
Don't mind if I do!
Aim for
There you go! Don't let
No
up!
further!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Rising Phoenix!
Blah, blah, blah!
Thank you.
We are never missed!
Wide open!
It won't escape me!
Rising Flash!
Dragon Force! Here I come! I'll never miss!
Sword Rain Alpha! Burn! It's showtime!
Terry, Flame of Fury!
An astral arch?
That's my field!
Dragon Force! Shut him down!
Brave Lancer! You get the gist!
All units down! This one's all mine!
Light after
Destruction! Not today!
I'm almost impressed!
Our praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
In a bind?
Holy Land!
Dragon Form!
Annihilation!
The fluidity of your movements are simply incredible.
Lightning condemned! Thunder Blade! Where are you going? Photon Flash! Illuminate the
You're
way!
mine! Totally! In an instant! Impact Clock! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
I've been doing really great lately.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? Yeah. Seriously?
Hey! think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Guess I misread the landing.
The spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Here goes! Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
We did it! Raining Slap!
Shattering the pieces!
Here's evil!
Here I come! Seismic Rupture! Here I come! It's over!
Arrow Squall!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Out of our way! Forcing this flame!
Take this!
You're
You're finished!
not in your dreams!
Not today!
Oh, design! Oh, Mega Ray! I can do this all day!
Severing Wind! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Onward and upward.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
No
Fire's
choice!
a passion! Courses this
Not a
flame!
shot.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Now I can let loose. It's over!
Ray!
Raining Slap! We did it!
As impressive as always.
And here I hoped I was improving.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Go no further! Hear me!
I owe you
This one's mine!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. You have your uses.
Watch it! I'll show you how
Leon, astral energy! Full throttle! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Let's dispose of this
Trash.
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Together, that wasn't even a problem.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right? No backing down!
You got down!
Now hits on! Sonic thrust!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I flying free!
Sion, can you take care of them?
Sooner said than done.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yeah.
No.
You did it!
Really?
Yeah.
What's gotten into him?
He says, instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just Dahnans from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull-Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo! Maybe something's going on in the forest. Oh?
What?
Yes! Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Right.
Very nice.
Yes! Got it.
Just a minute.
Great!
What?
Yes! Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey.
Sorry.
How?
Amazing!
Yes! Hey. What? Very nice.
Alvin! She owns stuffing bread with mabo curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Jill, you're hooked on that stuff.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Dahnans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Dahnans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it! They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing! How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganath Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganath Haros.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow up.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell,
Huh?
good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions...
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Harrows.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Elfin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dahna.
Not just into Dahna, but our own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dahna is going to be hollowed into oblivion!
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Where are these Forland mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember. They're being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before.
No way.
All right? You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of...
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it.
Right.
No choice!
Here's the evil!
Not today!
Far enough! Fall into the...
Do it! Raining slap! I'm on it!
Talon Hurricane!
Dragon swarm!
Inferno
Wind!
Punch!
It's almost too strong!
Farewell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
I've never seen so many bullseyes.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I bet that one could give me a decent workout.
An opponent like this... Be easy.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Severing wind!
I'm surrounded!
I'm ready. Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Sleep now. Spear! Pierce the evil!
You're finished!
Freeze Lancer! Where are you going? I'm ready! Magic attack!
Not a chance!
One more time!
You're mine!
You're
so much, Rena.
Maybe my arcs do have a place in this world.
Sure. It's time to eat.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. Divide! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah.
You picked the wrong fight!
It's finished!
Let's do it!
Take it!
There you go! Don't let up!
Where are you going?
Raging cascade!
Now you see what I can do!
This should do it!
None shall escape my
Dragon form!
Freeze Lancer! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust!
I'll finish you here and now!
You're mine! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Vanquish darkness! Eat dirt!
You're mine! It's over!
I never miss!
Dragon form!
Risen 10!
None shall escape
Here
my
I come!
Burn!
Ready!
Blow away!
I'm on to take this!
Angel spear!
Start up!
Death
Freeze Lancer! Tear you to shreds!
Falling behind!
Looks like this one's mine!
Like hell it is!
Raging cascade!
Hurricane!
Spread!
Ready to go!
They're
Here
not
comes
playing
something
around!
big!
Try to dodge! I'm ready!
Swallow dance!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I think it's safe to rest here now. Yeah.
How?
Huh? Well...
Hey!
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well? Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now. Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I'm surrounded!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Driving me mad!
Shattering to pieces! Attack time!
Pick up fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Now!
All yours!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Eat this!
Arctic fire complete!
You're mine! Win!
Hold together! Just a little longer!
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together! We need you in force! Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
You're mine!
Already?
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! I never miss! I'm ready!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll smash you! Do it!
You are in tip-top shape.
Soon as I'm done. Come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Got it! Now the... And
I'm just getting started!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
Take this!
Whirling struggle!
No further!
Winds of heaven!
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer! Seal! Will this help?
Confiscating.
Dragon Swarm! I owe you one.
I'll finish you here and now!
Okay.
I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
You're finished! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Anything in order to
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Freezing
Burn!
Talon Hurricane!
You're mine! You're finished!
I can carve through armor!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Blow away! Take this!
This one's mine! Winds of heaven! Not on my watch!
You're mine!
Talon Hurricane!
They're not playing around!
Rip and tear!
Illusion
Great!
Talon Hurricane!
This should do it!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
Try harder!
That frickin' does it!
Illuminate the dark!
You like me again?
Hear my call!
Now, ready to do it!
Blow away! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I've been doing really great lately.
Radiant Prayer! Azure
Crush it!
Will this help? I'll smash you! Double Demon Fang!
Now, here! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done!
No escape! No escape!
Don't mind if I do!
Swallow
Do
it!
Wow! Look what I just found. We should be able to cook here.
Sure. Just great.
Well, anyway, I should...
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you. Guess I'll do some laundry instead. What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric. Okay?
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown. But... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Miguel's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already. Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes, I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
We've reached our destination.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Here I go.
Come on!
Goodness!
Thanks! Blast the shock!
Start
up!
Take it!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one.
I'm on it!
Already up!
Here I come!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
That was quite the little adventure we went on. Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a... while now.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Now! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Way to go!
Armor won't save you!
Double me! In an instant! Impact block!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahna master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahna master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelagian?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Freezing storm! Ice tornado!
Divine!
Dragon shout!
Azure Storm!
Did you hear it?
Double demon fang!
Rip and tear! Ray! I got it!
Rising Wyvern!
Howling hurricane!
Rising
You're
Phoenix!
really strong, Alvin!
I'm just trying to...
Still, it's reassuring to have you around. Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who...
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. Let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Dragon Shell! Here I come!
Cyan
Start up!
instant! Take this!
Rising Falcon!
Burning Glacial Spear! Pierce
Ferocious
Evil!
Fury!
Eat dirt!
Double Demon Fang!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Damn it, Shion! Can you take care of that?
No sooner said than... Let's get you up!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, and chosen to hide out.
Get lost!
Fires of passion coursing this flame! Sharpen!
Rising Wyvern! Come and face me! Sword Rain Alpha!
As impressive as always.
We got the advantage!
Good.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Sword Rain Alpha! Blow away!
Freeze Lancer!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Get lost!
Fires of passion coursing this flame! Sharpening!
Glacial spear. They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Manuel.
I'm not scared. I'm totally
We're
fine.
clean at house.
Let me take the rest of them!
Well, I'm feeling lively.
We've got flyers.
I've got this. Let him march through this.
All yours.
Nicely done.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zubul cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
We were hiding in a place like this all alone.
Out of our way!
I'm surrounded!
Reload!
Raining slack.
Here I come! Bullseye, Sion! Nice!
Get out of my sight line or you'll get hit!
Right here! Sorry,
Not on my watch! Reload!
Now you see what I can do!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, you and I both.
Could have been worse.
The design... This equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
No choice. Now I can let loose. Burn! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going? Who wants to die next?
I'm gonna need more.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Get lost!
Fires of passion coursing this flame!
I'm on it.
Sharpness!
Okay, here I go.
Searing flame! Reload!
Win!
Fall into thine own death! Lunar corruption!
Shattering
We barely managed
one,
to turn
come
that
on.
battle.
You don't need to sound surprised. Now you see what
Perhaps
I
I'll
can
put
do!
more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue. Eat this! Take this!
Do it!
Looks like we won.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns... Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dahna they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dahna, they're shooting it back down to Dahna as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.